Hello everyone, and this is part 2 of what if Goku was a Super Saiyan, well, what if Goku was born as a Super Saiyan 4? So, anyways, this is part 2 of the rewrite. So anyways, in the last video, at the end, it's where Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa, mainly Raditz and Nappa, went to Vampa because of the high power levels. Now, I will gonna make it here that someone did say in the last video that, or at least someone commented, that Broly is stronger than Grandpa Gohan. So, of course, his power level would rise higher. And that is true. His power level would obviously be higher because Kakarot, which is his name in this, trained with Broly instead of Grandpa Gohan. But anyways, so now we're on to what I like to call the training arc. Basically, Vegeta knows he has to become as strong as Kakarot, or else he may not be able to even survive one fight with Frieza, let alone beat him. And this does help the others in their own way. For say, Kakarot becomes a bit stronger. And as we all know, because of Super Saiyan 4 being a 4,000 times multiplier, every time whenever his base form goes up by one power level, it would technically go up by 4,000. So, in all, Broly can become as strong and as quick, but no matter what, Kakarot will become a little bit stronger. As during the training, Vegeta managed to get his power level up to the same as Raditz, which I guess I didn't tell you his new power level. I'm an idiot. But anyways, Raditz's new power level is 50,000. Vegeta manages to get his up to around the same one. Nappa is at 45,000. And now, Kakarot went up by 6,000 power levels. And no, I don't mean like, it'll be like he has 11,000. He now just has, I believe, 6,000 power level. A power level of 6,000 in base form. But if I do the math, that's what his power level would be because of the 4,000 times multiplier. If I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna go and redo that because I could have typoed it or something. 4,000. Yep, that. After months of training, Frieza managed to catch word of this new Saiyan. So Frieza was obviously kind of scared that there was this Saiyan that had his power level already in the millions. Frieza decided to go ahead and see what this Saiyan looks like. But the Saiyan was with the other Saiyans. And his name is Kakarot, as stated. So he asked some of the Frieza Force soldiers, what does Kakarot look like? He said, a Saiyan with red fur and a red tail and big hair. And he's been traveling around with another Saiyan named Broly. Very similar with the hair, but not any red fur or a red tail. In fact, his tail is cut off. This did surprise Frieza. There's the potential of a Saiyan, in fact, a Super Saiyan, on their ship. He does tell most of the Frieza Force to go find them. In the meantime, Kakarot and the others raise their power level even more. Vegeta's new power level is 3 million. Nappa's new power level is 2,500,000. Raditz power level is simply 2 million. How about, Kakarot and Broly? Well, Kakarot's power level is now at, as said earlier, 11,000, which I should not have left the calculator for this. So, with his power level of 11,000 times 4,000, it's 44 million. I could have guessed it. That's only enough to beat Frieza's base power. That's enough to beat Frieza's first, third, and obviously second form. However, his final form at full strength would still be enough to kill him. How about Broly's? Well, I was going to say that Broly decided to train a lot more with Kakarot, and his power level went up to 43 million. So, after many months of training, some of the Saiyans, mostly the cocky ones, decided to go up to Frieza Force members and easily beat them. However, Frieza has not been slacking on his research. He discovered that his brother, Cooler, can have some of his men go on and take on some of the Saiyans. So, around that time, the Saiyans were undoubtedly very powerful. Kakarot, as remembered, is at 44 million. Broly's at 43 million. And the others are simply at 3,000,000, 2,500,000, and 2 million. Well, Vegeta's obviously 3 million. But during around that time, the others did wonder. Well, mainly Vegeta wondered how Kakarot, a low-class warrior, managed to get so powerful. He remembers that as he was a kid, there was rumors of a Saiyan with a power level of 8,000 at birth, and another managing to reach 10,000 after being enraged at birth, around his age. And that's where he put the math together and discovered that these two Saiyans are possibly Super Saiyans. After all, they are both so close in power. They're both, well, obviously stronger than Vegeta, Raditz, and Nappa combined. And one looks different. Kakarot has red fur and a red tail. However, he does state that maybe Broly could also be a legendary Super Saiyan in a different way. To the others, it was very confusing. These two are so powerful, but they don't think of just killing Frieza. After another several months of training, Kakarot finally gets his power level to 200,000. And yes, I have to do math for this, which is 800 million. Could fucking guessed it. Anyways, Broly's, let's say, is around the same. I have 800 million. No, actually, no. Alright, 790 million. Vegeta managed to get his power level up to 150 million. No. Alright, now I have to rethink this. I want it to be entertaining. Vegeta managed to get his power level up to 50 million. Raditz, 400, well, 4 million, 400, 45 million, sorry. Raditz is 40 million. Those three went in first as they decided to go for the attack. Obviously without Kakarot and Broly to help. While they were attacking, Frieza decided to come out in his final form. But he knew immediately he had to power up to his fullest extent. And he went to, well, no, simple. He went to his full strength, 100%. And he wiped the floor with Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz, as they realized that even though they are incredibly powerful, Frieza's power still holds its own. Until Broly and Kakarot show up. Broly went in there to mainly save Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz. Which, Vegeta, the strongest of the few, managed to not have as much injuries, but the weakest, which is Raditz at that time, undoubtedly had a lot more injuries than both Raditz and Vegeta. However, shortly afterwards, it was now up to Kakarot and Frieza to fight. Frieza decided to charge in, but was easily and swiftly taken down. He had no idea about the power of this legendary Super Saiyan. He begged and begged for mercy. However, this is a different person from Kakarot, well, from the Goku we all know and love. This person is a different version of Goku that grew up on a planet where mercy never even was considered a thing. And he said this. Nice word. Begging for mercy. Well, I guess it's just gonna have to be the case of I don't know what mercy is. And then he kills Frieza right then and there. Broly manages to save a few of them by getting into a healing chamber. However, it was too late for Nappa. This did enrage Kakarot a little. He said, well, it's very simple. We're gonna have to find a way to bring him back. And they were confused. Mainly Vegeta and Raditz that were still alive. And, well, obviously Broly. And that's where Kakarot says this. I don't know what it is, but I can just feel something. I can just feel like there's something we're supposed to be looking for. Alright then. Broly, I think it's time. Since we destroyed the leader of the Frieza Force, that we go home, get Paragus, and go somewhere more safe. Because if they catch us off guard, you know our power won't help us. Broly nods his head and says, Alright, let's go ahead and go home then. And that's where they all went to Vampa, got Paragus, and decided to hide from the Frieza Force. Vegeta healed up quicker than the others, and due to his Zenkai boost, his power level is now at 60 million. For Raditz, his power level is now at 55 million. And now, the story kind of ends there. Until Vegeta saw some weird readings after changing some kind of radar to a specific frequency. 7 readings coming from a green planet. So until part 3, this is gonna have to be how it ends. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time in the rewrite.